to another episode of Curtain Call Conversations. I'm delighted to be joined today by Gracie Lou, who will be bringing her show to the Other Palace on the 14th of July. It's called Icons, and it sounds wonderful. How are you today?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Yes, I'm very, very well. Excited to chat to you about this show. So tell us all about it. How was it born, and what can people expect from the show?
Absolutely. Icons is basically me, Gracie Lou, singing my favourite songs by some of my biggest music icons, from Judy Garland to Liza Minnelli to Cher, Madonna, Whitney, Kylie. We've got them all. So many amazing icons. And it was kind of born out of I'm a huge fan of Linda Eder, who is a Broadway star. And I love her interpretation of Somewhere Over the Rainbow,
Okay.
originally sung by Judy Garland. And it just got me thinking about icons and their other iconic songs that they've put out into the world. And then thus was born Icons. So yeah, it's a really fun evening. It's kind of been described as sitting in your living room, having a chat with your best mates with a cup of tea and a custard cream,
Yeah.
and just singing some gorgeous songs, telling some gorgeous stories. I connect some of my own personal experiences within the stories and the songs that we tell.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, it's just a big celebration of all things love, all things icons, and all things music.
Fabulous. And I mean, what do you think makes these artists icons? I mean, what do you feel as though the word icon means?
I mean, we talk about this in the show, like quite at the start,
Mm,
and so many interpretations. It's kind of like a cultural icon
mm,
who resonates with a certain type of community.
mhm.
So for me, that is the queer community.
Yeah.
The LGBTQ plus people. Um, I absolutely love what each of our icons stand for. And how through their own personal journey they have become a historical icon as well, whether that be older icons like Judy Garland to newer icons like Lady Gaga. um yeah, it's been so wonderful to kind of explore these people's journeys and lives and what they stand for through their music.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously, talking about the LGBTQIA plus community, we must say happy Pride Month because, it's important. So
Absolutely.
happy Pride to everyone that celebrates that. So when you're sort of constructing your show, I mean, there are, there's quite a few icons that we could probably put into the show. But for you specifically, how do you start to construct your show and think, I've definitely got to have that person in? As opposed, maybe you can't have everybody, of course you can't. So how do you pick the ones you want?
It's been a really interesting process. So about a year and a half ago, we actually put together Icons for a private viewing,
Okay.
which we had producers, we had reviewers come, we had friends, family, just to kind of like get people's feedback from all different areas
Yeah.
of people that would probably come and see the show. My amazing musical supervisor, Michael England, is just absolutely incredible. I'm like, I want this, I want this, I want this. It's very much like, let's rein it in.
Yeah.
Let's actually think about this. And what one thing we really learned from doing the show about a year and a half ago was songs that are so well known are the ones that do really well. So
Yeah,
we
sure.
have Dolly Parton section
Yeah.
within the show. And originally we had Baby I'm Burning because it's one of my favorite songs. I absolutely love it. I didn't realize how many people don't really know that song. And when you actually sit down and scale it back and go, what is Dolly's most iconic song? It's
Mm.
9 to 5. You can't not have Dolly in the show and not do 9 to
Yeah,
5.
exactly.
So it's been a real learning curve as well to kind of go, are these choices too obvious? No, they're not. It's what people will expect to hear.
Yeah.
But we do all different interpretations of the song. So we have a big share section, and we do the song "Believe," but we do the Adam Lambert version, which is
Oh,
like a ballad
nice.
version of the song.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's loads of different like interpretations of the songs. We have a big 10-minute Julie Andrews medley that people sing
Oh,
along to. Oh my God, we have loads. We have like Lady Gaga. We do Born This Way.
Yeah.
We do a really nice jazz version of Madonna's Material Girl. So it's
Oh.
nice to kind of have these songs, but play with them, so they're ever so slightly different.
Yeah, absolutely. Putting your own mark on them, as they say.
Absolutely.
So with regards to the sort of the costuming then, I mean, can we expect some obviously spectacular costumes because you are spectacular. So we know you're going to look fantastic. So what does sort of how do you construct your costuming then for do you have a different costume for each icon or do you just keep the same outfit or
Yeah, so I think what's nice about my drag is I found a gap in the market for a real luxury high class drag.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's not like a pub and club, rude and crude sort of. I'm not going
Mm.
to pick on anyone basically and make them feel
Yeah.
really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's not what the brand is. The brand is I want you to come to a Gracie show, feel really comfortable, to sing your heart out. And like I say, sitting in your living room, having a cup of tea and a
Mm.
custard cream, that's
Yeah.
what it's about.
Yeah.
So it's not an impersonation show. It
No,
is literally me as Gracie Lou singing my favorite songs and telling some amazing stories about these icons.
sure.
So the you know the high word that we use is luxury. The brand is luxury.
Yeah.
So yeah, everything is luxury. The hair, the makeup, the accessories, the gowns that we get. It's yeah, it's high class luxury.
Yes, and you look stunning, I have to say. I just before we started recording, I did say I've not seen you in drag before, so it is a delight to see you sitting there looking so beautiful. So I think the show's going to be absolutely fantastic. So when you make your list of icons, who is the one icon for you that there was no way you were not going to put them in this show? I mean, who is the ultimate icon for you?
Do you know what? It's been really, really difficult. There's people that we had in the show that we actually took out because we have other shows as well. So we
Okay.
have like a Christmas show, we have a movies, songs from the movies,
Oh,
songs from the
nice.
musicals.
Yeah.
So people like Celine, we could put in
Yes.
the movie cabaret because of Titanic.
Yeah.
And she's still a huge icon to me. But the
Yes.
one that we had to put in was Judy Garland.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a no-brainer. We
Yeah.
open with Judy, we close with Judy.
Ah,
So yeah, she is the icon for me, the original icon. So
yeah.
yeah, it's been really, really difficult. And I know that some people will be like, where's this person? Where's that person? Trust
Yeah,
and believe they will probably be in another cabaret that we do. We just don't want to overlap things and like overdo them. So we like
sure.
to spread out.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think the good thing is with icons is I always think, how would they sound singing another icon's song? Have you ever done that? Have you ever mixed them up and thought,
Do you
what
know
would
what
they sound like singing that?
we haven't, but when we've been researching, a lot of icons like sing other icon songs.
Yeah.
So, like I Am What I Am, Shirley
Mm,
Bassey,
classic. Yeah.
yeah, did a mix. Gloria Gaynor's done the song. Obviously, it's in La Cage aux Folles, which is a
Yes.
gorgeous musical. So there's so many icons that have covered other icon songs,
Yeah.
which is great for choosing because if you need like an up-tempo version of like a ballad, there's bound to be a cover of it somewhere.
Yes, that's very
Um,
true.
so it's actually really nice to kind of like listen to the same song but sung by different people.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you're taking this show to Spain, I notice, which is very
Yeah, we are.
exciting. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very exciting. So, I mean, do you have an audience out there? Are is it something that people have been asking for you to come over?
So yeah, absolutely. We're going to El Piano in Sitges in Spain, which
Yeah.
is kind of like, dare I say, like a drag capital
Okay.
of Spain.
Yeah.
They have a massive Pride event which has just happened out there, which looked absolutely fantastic. Some very dear friends of mine went out to perform. So,
Oh,
drag and queer performances are very welcome,
yeah.
especially at El Piano. It's a musical theatre bar, so I'll be well at home. It'll be wonderful.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, we're out there on the 16th and 17th of July, and we're just so excited to go and share our show with people out in Spain as well.
Yeah. And how long has Gracie Lou been sort of gracing the stage, if I can put it that way?
So it's kind of been my drag journey's kind of been on and off for around about like 6 years now.
Mhm.
I mean, I've been really lucky as my alter ego Reese
Yeah.
to perform in the West End
Mm.
on and off for numerous years. So,
Yeah.
it's been really difficult to try and get out and do, icons. We created this a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Um, Other work has taken me away and stuff like that. So it's really nice to actually sit down and be able to bring this show to London, Spain, and also Woodbridge, my hometown in Suffolk.
Oh, nice.
Um, and the audiences, yeah, just to kind of like bring something a little bit different and yeah, go around to different audiences around the world. It's great.
That's brilliant. I mean, do you have sort of a bucket list place that you'd love to perform as Gracie Lou?
Oh, do you know what? It's performing anywhere is just a dream. Just to be
Yeah.
on stage, sharing stories, sharing music with the world. It's absolutely wonderful. I mean, my ultimate dream is to be able to sing with like a massive orchestra, like a 40-piece
Oh,
orchestra.
wow.
So to
Yeah.
be able to do that at like the Royal Albert Hall or like
Yeah.
Cadogan Hall or somewhere would just be incredible. I mean, who knows? Icons might get a 40-piece orchestra behind it eventually.
Yes. Why not? Dream big. That's what I say.
Absolutely. So
So
yeah,
people,
that
yeah.
that's the big dream for me is to be able to sing with a big orchestra and
Mm.
in really well-known, respectable prestige theatres and spaces.
Yeah, yeah, fantastic. And I'm sure it will happen for you, no doubt. So this show, Icons, as I say, on at the Other Palace on the 14th of July. Are you all ready? Is the show good to go? Or are you making
We
any
are so
changes? Or
ready.
yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. We're just, like I say, a year and a half in the making.
yeah,
We are so ready to share this with
yeah.
the world and share, the love of my favorite icons and their songs, the stories that we have to tell.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're in the rehearsal stages. My MD Michael's currently in the studio,
Who is it?
playing away, practicing.
Oh.
So yes, the 14th of July in London, 16th, 17th in Sitges in Spain, and then the 5th of October in Woodbridge in Suffolk.
Absolutely fantastic. Wishing you all the best with it. I think it's going to be absolutely great. I'd love to pop and see it myself if I'm around. It would be fantastic. So all the best with it, and I really hope it all goes well. Thanks for having a chat.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, take care.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.